So whistleblowers, get ready. If you blow the whistle on anybody and gold is retrieved or cash is retrieved, you'll get 10% of the value of both the gold and the cash.
Ebusuya Galamsey fight no say the why the papa palina na say President Mahama ne dey all inaugurate task force of the gold board no or the Nsembia to go Obremeka say a respite news ema all informant wetin aboa akon Galamsey e wo Ghana. Omanpayine Asanchez say Ghana has benefited about $4 billion from gold exports in the last 6 months. Na ban ebegwa asui and then am so ma see the crampo let me stabilize here. I say things are normalizing in our economy, Ghana. And Western so no question kese pa ama nipa bi a worker task force no say 1 to 2 anamoye na so form there aban betwe waso. Ebusuya and Western so no Ghana gold board ebaye no want to know mama e normal ekoye in our economy. Na I was saying actually why do you mama if I answer me home? Do you think and another can say if you see something, say something. And now JDM is also saying if we're able to report Galamsey activity, that's a one. Sika ibenya from their site, no, or during the raid, Sika ibenya no, 10%. And what you can see is it gold be from that paper. You get 10% of the value of that gold that is from the Galamsey and Obusia. We just say na the hube gym na aboa fight Galamsey our mining because it meant na ma yan kwai na yensu ensuwa and say keke. Enti Obusia another gold board and no great task force oboa a fight Galamsey because okono enye okoketwa. And it say any part specifically no they'll be in charge of looking out for persons who are engaged in the Galamsey menace. Oboa na yensu ensuwa na yan kwai ehon ebetono na bro man pene no great jumedi no dey say me to go akire say aban shisha wa yin na ne say se na be ya nipa ebedo wonkon na obetu Galamsey so sa wa man mu no wonipa biara obetumi a report Galamsey activity yetimi ko kire won kokoa say sizom won gold say whatever sike benya won ho no ye chemu 10 a ode ye ba ko o chichemu do 10% ebusuya.
Informants are eligible to receive 10% of the seized gold or cash value. So whistleblowers, get ready. If you blow the whistle on anybody and gold is retrieved or cash is retrieved, you'll get 10% of the value of both the gold and the cash. And so to the task force, let me be clear. Abuse of your authority will not be tolerated, and any officer found engaging in misconduct will face immediate sanctions. And these could include dismissal, prosecution, and forfeiture of your entitlements. And so let this serve as a warning to all those involved in gold smuggling and the illegal trade. The law is going to be enforced without fear or favor.
Now, wow, Shemi, are you ready to report Galamsey's activities for a 10% reward and ASM Sebe? Ghana for let us all join this fight of Galamsey. Nema Yensu and Suano, future unborn generation ebebano. One subenya so emphaso. Young choir role and say normal Galamsey saying no. Let us come together and preserve them for the future generation. It's a good news. Now, such medicine of my to watch say, Abayin by they have exported about 5 tons of gold. Amaye over $4 billion. Eyesika Ketwa. Nina Kauna Buana, Ghana, City no, and dollar hodeno, Etimia Rocky shoulders a day relief eba on my Ghana economy no emu. Now, my parents question say, Unia Oka tax force in Huan no mayeno. Overtrue so, say efata. Now, Ebusia Okopio Parliament in Enswa. Honorable Alexander Kwamina Markins, Ebusia, on a majority leader. Ora Mahama Ayariga, what the Abuenia, Ebusia, and 7 and South Kashani and say, Yɛhwɛ video imra.
By May alone, the gold board had exported 11 tons of gold valued at USD 1.1 billion. Actually, it's in May alone. The gold board exported 11 tons of gold valued at 1.1 billion US dollars. Cumulatively from January, exports from the small scale sector reached 51.5 tons, which is valued at approximately 5 billion US dollars.
It was assembly in say former CEO of Buffer Stock Company, Ora Abdul Rahab Hanan. Sabrina can say there our dream or Yoko Akatia. He has been held in custody for about 2 weeks. And ona minority funds to say a brass to say Yoko about granting bail because it seems the fundamental human rights it has been infringed upon. Nebusia, a brother you see, come and see. Honorable Mahama Ayariga said, Debbie. On and on, and you already see a new parliament on the floor. And ye ask him, Kuma. Now, I question said, the AC echo FI.
Mr. Hanan, the Speaker, I want to get Abdul Rahab, former CEO of, yes, Mr. Speaker, I sought his leave. Mr. Speaker, he's been arrested by Yoko for 14 days. Mr. Speaker, 14 days he's in custody.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
With all due respect.
Yes.
There are matters that we should not put in public domain.
Yes.
When your indication came to me,
right,
I have advised appropriately.
Mr. Speaker.
Regarding the stage.
Mr. Speaker, never mind.
Give me
Mr.
the
Speaker,
opportunity to.
if you want it, that is why, upon rising,
yes,
I said that with your leave, I would want to proceed with that. But if it's a pleasure of the chair,
yes,
that we deal with the urgent question and come back
yes,
to it, that's fine. Mr.
yes,
Speaker,
yes,
there's no problem.
Yes,
there's no problem.
Yes,
there's no problem. Mr. Speaker,
Majority Leader,
I have a problem where we try to use this house as a platform to intimidate executive arms of government doing their work. The Constitution is very clear on the remedies available to anybody who claims a violation of his or her rights. The Constitution is very clear. If anyone feels that his rights have been violated, you go to the courts.
Honorable Majority
and you
Leader,
seek a remedy there.
Honorable Majority Leader,
you report.
Honorable
You make a
Majority
report
Leader,
to the Human Rights Committee of this House.
yes, Honorable Majority Leader, hold it.
A leader of government business cannot introduce a strange principle or belief of his in this very chamber. That the people's representatives can no more raise
Minority
issues.
Leader, please, if we get there, we'll cross the
very
bridge.
well, but he is bringing himself for a serious
bridge.
debate, and we are ready to debate him on this matter.
We'll cross the bridge. So
Today we should go to court, because you are in government. You've forgotten in opposition. Don't worry. When we get there, you kept a Ghanaian citizen for 14 days.
Honorable members, order.
Now, besides that, there is a clash in Kuma between the two leaders, the minority leader and then the majority leader. On the same floor today, so no. Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin, maybe Tremuna or the Minister for Agric and Agribusiness, Eco PMO on the floor of Parliament on December 2. I know that. You see, if we say this part box, now is a Parliament no one you may do no she say be room. What you say? So minority leader only one coin so be ho e beside minister big question. Now I know na honorable Afenyo Markin be so chiamra no. Now yes said there obet be a question from that this part box. I know na honorable Afenyo Markin chim say yes, he has every right to do that. I know na Mahama Ayariga so chim say no. You can't do that. It's against the orders of the house. Na enye asem kuma.
Honorable Majority Leader.
When I'm here.
Honorable Majority Leader. With all due respect, Let's finish the question, then we'll come to the real issue.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister of Trade
I'm pleading with
and
you.
Agribusiness and Industry what progress
Honorable,
has been
if you
made
insist,
in
let
the
me hear.
development
Honorable,
of comprehensive
Honorable
national
Minority Leader.
industry policy, and
Honorable
how the
Minority
Ministry
Leader.
intends to ensure that this policy translates into value addition.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Hold it. Let's hear the Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, you are setting a precedent.
Once he's insisting.
You are setting a precedent.
Once he's insisting. Yes. Yes, Majority Leader.
This is not the practice. I have been in this house. I have been in this house for so many years. I have seen leaders. I have seen minority leaders. This is the first time I see a minority leader wanting to ask questions from the dispatch box. You've been here with us for all these years. You tell me, name one minority leader that stood at the dispatch box to ask questions. One. Name one, Mr. Speaker. Name just one. One. So that I'll be satisfied and I'll sit. Name one minority leader who will go to the dispatch box to ask questions. Why? Why are we overindulging him? As for today, it will not happen, Mr. Speaker. He will not go to the dispatch box to ask questions. He will stand where he is and he will ask the question and the minister will answer the question. It is only the minister who can go to the dispatch box to answer the question. Those are the rules. And that has been the tradition and the practice of this house. Every day he draws attention to tradition and practice. He should also go by the traditions and the practice of this house.
Motions that the respected leader is displaying. And he's quoting Order 88-1. Repeatedly, he's quoted that order. I humbly want to find out from the leader. He should tell me which order that allows him to make statements on the dispatch box. And where there are statements made, closing statement, when minority leader speaks, majority leader speaks, the minority leader speaks on the dispatch box. He should tell us the order in this book that tells us. No, he addresses it. So, leader, with respect. So, leader Speaker, with respect, I think on that day, the majority leader had traveled. Speaker, I recall. Unfortunately, you were the one who was presiding. We engaged, the clerk is here, he will bear me out. We engaged, and he was allowed to ask his question on the dispatch box. What is the big deal? Will this thing stop you from your researching agenda? Answering the question from the dispatch box, will it stop your government from researching your agenda? Allow the man to ask his question. And his concluding words were that he is not going to ask the question on the dispatch board today. It doesn't lie in his mouth. It is the speaker's ruling. It doesn't. And if you want to challenge the speaker, come by a motion. Mr. Majority Leader.
And on the issue of the Rahab Abdul Hanano, the former CEO of the Buffer Stock Company, no. Honorable for Markin Chim say, Onipa no human rights, and if I would deny say, you go for your art now. So I don't know. Mahama Ayariga say they should go to court if they think the right of Mr. Rahab has been infringed upon her. Court no say they can go and seek for redress. What do you make of this in some? Chidawa Jide Mami. Now share video now for so be in share. For first time now on Pusika TV, subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Ni na at Pusika TV. Bye bye. Who is this?